In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on May 6, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Indiana Pacers versus New York Knicks. The Eastern Conference semifinals commence with a showdown between the Pacers and Knicks in the bustling city of New York on Monday night. Indiana secured a 6-game victory over the Bucks, sealing their advancement with a commanding 120-98 triumph on Thursday. Meanwhile, New York persevered against the Sixers, clinching a spot in this round with a hard-fought 118-115 victory in Game 6, also on Thursday. In terms of player availability, the Pacers may face a potential setback as Tyrese Halliburton is marked as questionable. On the other hand, the Knicks continue to be without Julius Randle and Bojan Bogdanovic. The Knicks' roster health raises concerns, particularly their limited rotation against the Sixers. A broader bench for New York could expose Indiana to weaker players, whereas a consistent rotation may lead to fatigue for the Knicks, giving the Pacers an advantage. Despite New York's advantages such as home court dominance, strong rebounding, and a standout point guard, fatigue remains a legitimate worry. Their substandard free throw shooting in the previous round and vulnerability in three-point defense might offer opportunities for Indiana to remain competitive. The regular season saw these teams clash 3 times, with the Pacers boasting a 2-1 straight-up and against the spread record, including a convincing 125-111 victory in New York during their last encounter in mid-February. While both teams enter this series with comparable momentum, the Pacers have exhibited slightly stronger defensive prowess. Although they didn't contend with Giannis in the first round, they efficiently handled their business. Despite the absence of power forward Julius Randle, the Knicks maintain a formidable presence, particularly in rebounding. Nevertheless, Indiana's sharper offensive performance in the postseason could offset this advantage, at least in the opening game. Despite the Knicks' formidable home court advantage, the Pacers hold value as underdogs. With 3 wins in their last 4 encounters against the Knicks, including a 14-point victory in February, the Pacers have demonstrated their ability to compete. Moreover, following a physically demanding series against the 76ers, where key players logged heavy minutes, the Knicks might struggle with fatigue. Although they've had a brief respite, the Pacers appear fresher heading into this series, presenting an opportune moment for them to seize an away victory. While the fervent atmosphere of the Garden may be intimidating, Indiana has the capacity to focus and deliver a strong performance in the opener. Even if they fall short of a victory, they are poised to keep the game competitive. This matchup promises to be more closely contested than anticipated, making the Pacers to cover the spread as underdogs our full game side pick. In their 3 matchups this season, these teams averaged a combined 239 points per game, with the under prevailing in 2 out of 3 instances. Furthermore, the under hit in a combined 89 games for both teams during the regular season. Postseason play typically witnesses tightened defenses, especially in the series opener, which is anticipated to unfold amidst the fervor of MSG, with the Knicks and Pacers showing tendencies for lower scoring games and considering the potential for a return to the physicality reminiscent of 1990s playoffs, making under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Denver Nuggets. The Minnesota Timberwolves clinched a stunning victory in Game 1 against the Denver Nuggets, propelled by an outstanding 43-point display from their burgeoning talent, Anthony Edwards. Asserting dominance in both rebounding and paint presence, the Timberwolves mounted impressive 33-point tallies in the third and fourth quarters. Unlike their sluggish starts against the Lakers, this time it was the Nuggets' faltering second-half performance that sealed their defeat. Unblemished thus far in the postseason, the Timberwolves aim to seize control of home court advantage in Game 2. In the wake of their 106-99 triumph over the Nuggets in Game 1, the Minnesota Timberwolves radiate confidence. Anthony Edwards led the charge with a remarkable 43-point showcase, complemented by Karl Anthony Towns' 20 points and Mike Conley's 14 points along with 10 assists. Despite initial struggles against the Nuggets' defense, shooting a mere 17 points in the second quarter, the Timberwolves surged, amassing 66 points in the latter half to secure a pivotal win. win, immediately wresting home court advantage. Conversely, the Denver Nuggets find themselves endeavoring to evade a perilous 2-0 series deficit post their lackluster Game 1 performance, while Nikola Jokic spearheaded with 32 points, supported by Michael Porter Jr.'s 20 points and Jamal Murray's 17 points. Insufficient bench support and an inability to contain Anthony Edwards marred their efforts. With the series momentum tilting towards Minnesota, Denver is tasked with devising a counter strategy to stymie Edwards' onslaught. As of the video's recording, a notable 81% of bets favor the Timberwolves to cover a 5.5-point spread. Amidst the fervor, it's imperative not to overlook Denver's previous playoff dominance and formidable regular season performance. While Anthony Edwards shines brightly, sweeping the defending champions remains improbable. Denver's depth and talent, despite some starters' subpar showings in Game 1, signal potential for a resurgence, particularly as Coach Malone adjusts strategies to counter Minnesota's tactics. The Timberwolves' series advantage, buoyed by Edwards' stellar outing, hangs in the balance amid uncertainties surrounding Jamal Murray's injury. Despite current momentum favoring Minnesota, the Nuggets' status as defending champions, coupled with home court advantage, portend a resurgent showing from their supporting cast. Anticipating a rebound from Denver, I foresee a competitive Game 2, potentially leveling the series at 1-1, affirming the Nuggets' resilience on their home court. So the Denver Nuggets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. As playoff intensity escalates, defensive prowess tightens, reflected in declining point totals. Both the Timberwolves and Nuggets epitomize deliberate play styles, reflected in their relatively low rankings and pace of play. Game 1's grind underscores the arduous battle ahead, exacerbated by quick turnarounds between games. Despite individual brilliance from Edwards and Jokic, offensive output remains tempered, warranting a cautious approach to total point projections. In Game 1, despite efficient three-point shooting, offensive fireworks from Edwards and Jokic, the combined point tally fell short at just 205. With Game 2's total set marginally higher at 205.5, defensive resilience and strategic adjustments are expected to play pivotal roles. The Timberwolves' defensive tenacity, coupled with Nuggets' struggles against their size and depth, underscore potential challenges in eclipsing the projected total, making under the projected total our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.